Hey guys, Ben here. We live in unprecedented times. Governments from around the world have printed trillions of dollars in stimulus packages, but we can't print our way to prosperity. That's just common sense. Diving into this chart here from the Federal Reserve, we can see the M1 money stock, which is basically the money supply in the US. We were looking at around $4 trillion at the start of 2020. So this has been steadily rising since around 2007. It's been steadily rising, steadily increasing, and then boom. This year in 2020, the money supply has increased from around $4 trillion to around $7 trillion. That's a 75% increase. And that's not all, we have government debt now at an all-time high. Diving into this chart here by Statistica, we can see government debt has reached nearly $27 trillion. So what does this mean for you guys? Well, we could have a debt crisis on the horizon. That is one option. I did a previous video about that. I'll leave that in the description below. And the second issue is we could also have hyperinflation, which is basically the devaluing of currency to extreme levels. Even Ray Dalio, the billionaire hedge fund manager, recently stated cash is trash as it devalues over time. So what's the solution? Well, we need to diversify our portfolio across commodities and rare metals, such as gold, silver, and zinc. Even Wells Fargo has projected gold rising against the dollar to $2,300 per ounce by the end of 2021. And silver is also fantastic due to its industrial uses. Surprisingly, silver's even used in electric vehicles. And then we have copper, which is used massively in electric vehicles because when there's electrical cabling, there's going to be copper because that's what they're made out of. So the average battery electric vehicle uses 83 kilos of copper compared to just 23 kilos used in internal combustion engines. Copper will also serve as an essential component in the renewable energy sector, as copper is highly conductive, so it's used in renewable energy systems. Then we have zinc, which is used to create the solder for electrical joints and corrosion-resistant coatings, in addition to zinc oxide, which is used in the creation of plastics. Now, the International Lead and Zinc Study Group claims there is a deficit of zinc, and if we combine that with China, which accounts for around 50% of the global zinc consumption, and they are now experiencing an economic boom with their PMI, which is a measure of manufacturing output, which has just hit a 2-year high. So China's booming right now, and ironically, they're one of the least affected countries by this whole global issue. So these rare metals are set to explode in the next few years. So how can we invest into them? Well, one option is to invest into a junior mining company. Now, these are high-risk, high-reward investments as they're still doing exploratory work, looking for different mining deposits. But one of the best ones I can see right now is called Callinex Mines. So this is a junior mining company based in Canada. Now, firstly, Canada is one of the safest mining jurisdictions. Canada has a severely low risk of governments and communities pushing back against any mining going on in Canada. Now, this is a lot safer to many of those mining companies based in Africa, based in South America, which can be very volatile places. So let's find out a little bit more about this company. So the company's mission is to discover and develop base and precious metal rich deposits within established Canadian mining districts. Now, this is not some new junior mining company. These guys have actually been going since 1927, so it's an historic established company. So Callinan Mines, founded by Jack Callinan in 1927, has had a major presence in the Flin Flon mining district in Manitoba, Canada. So these guys deal a lot with volcanogenic massive sulfide deposits. So high-grade deposits which basically contain zinc, copper, lead, gold, and silver. Now, I won't be diving into the geographical details of exactly how it works, but from this chart, you can roughly see what happens. So these deposits develop at the side of volcanoes over time, and this is what this company tries to take advantage of. But this is what I find really interesting. So what you want to be looking for if you invest into any company in general, but especially any penny stock, any small cap company, is they have a large percentage of insider ownership. So here you can see a massive 28% is owned by management and associates. Institution and family offices own 21% of the business, and then we have retail for the other 51%. Now, that's a great sign to see. means these guys have skin in the game and they're generally more long-term focused in creating good shareholder value for investors. But here's something else really special. So you want to avoid companies with high amounts of debt, especially junior mining companies or oil exploration companies, because if the prices of the commodities change, their costs may not work and that can be a real disaster. In this case, we have zero debt, like $0. I don't think I've ever seen that before in my life, $0 of debt. So that's really fantastic to see. So this is as of the 28th of August. They had $500,000 in cash. Also, market cap around $31 million. Now, this company has an experienced management team. So we have Max Porterfield. He has over 15 years of experience in the natural resources and the financial markets. Great combination. And then we have award-winning geologists. And then we have Mike McCloskey, a geologist who was actually inducted into the 2011 Canadian Mining Hall of Fame. So this guy's been involved in 12 of these VMS mines, these volcano massive sulfide mines in Flin Flon district in Canada. So we also have James Pickle. He has over 40 years of VMS exploration experience globally. And then we have a geophysicist with over 35 years of VMS exploration experience. And another geologist, JJ O'Donnell, with over 25 years of VMS exploration experience. So they have the right management team together. The company's got zero debt, high insider ownership. It's all looking pretty good so far. So they've got a portfolio of advanced stage base and precious metals rich VMS deposits located in these Canadian mining districts. All the mineral resources start at or the near surface, so that's great to see. It means there's not much digging to do. For example, for this one at Nash Creek, we have the Brunswick smelter, which is just 25 kilometers away by highway from Nash Creek, and they have a deep water port here and also a rail line. Now, infrastructure is a really big thing for these mining companies because let's say a mining exploration company is in the middle of nowhere, it still has to transport all those metals, and that can substantially increase the company's all-in sustaining cost. So the company's recently discovered a major silver discovery. So this is from their shareholder letter released on January the 7th, 2021, so very recently. So the Bathurst mining district of New Brunswick, the drilling campaign to test regional exploration targets at the Nash Creek project was a resounding success, with the discovery of silver near surface in two widely spaced holes located 6.8 kilometers apart along the main controlling fault. So they've had this massive silver discovery. So that could be a great catalyst for the stock. They also have the PT Leamington project, which hosts a significant near surface gold, copper, and zinc deposit that's a valuable asset to the company. So I'll quickly dive into the share price. So we're currently trading at around $2 Canadian per share. Now there was a major run up, as we can see from March, the stock shot up by nearly 600% or over 600%. However, there has been a slight pullback now. We've seen a pullback by minus 34%. These stocks, these mining stocks, are extremely volatile. These small cap penny stocks are extremely volatile. So do expect large upswings, large downswings. That's just part of the game if you're investing into these type of companies. But this pullback could potentially be an opportunity if you wanted some exposure to this industry in your portfolio. This video is not financial advice like all my videos on this channel. I'm just presenting research to you guys for you to make your own investing decisions. So whichever you do, please give this video a big thumbs up if you did find some value, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll leave a link in the description below with all details about this company, linking to their investor presentation and how you can invest in them if that's what you wish to do. Also in the description is a link to my VIP membership group where you can find out exactly which stocks I've been buying and access my entire investment portfolio. With that being said, I hope you guys have a tremendous day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.